So to pair with our delicious tacos, we're now going to make a pastel de tres leches, which is like a tres leches cake. It's a Mexican dessert which will be topped with whipped cream and strawberries. And here's Elena to introduce to you the ingredients.
Alright, so we've already gathered our ingredients, and what we're going to be using today is some flour, sugar, pure vanilla extract, some milk, evaporated milk, sweetened condensed milk, heavy whipping cream, baking powder, whipped cream, and a box of strawberries.
So let's get started. First, we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees, like so. And we're going to combine all the ingredients and bake the cake. And after the cake is baked, we'll let the different milk mixtures soak in the refrigerator and let it all come together. After about an hour, it'll be all ready. So first, we're going to start off by greasing our pan. I have a little pan cooking spray. Then we needed to separate 3 eggs. I've already done 2, so I have the 3rd egg here. To separate them, you have to try to catch the yolk in one side of the egg, like so, and kind of move it back and forth until all the egg white has come out. And then put your yolk in your other plate. And you got that.
So now we're ready to mix everything all together. We have all the ingredients measured out here. Here's the egg whites going in first on high speed. And we're going to beat these until we get some stiff peaks. So we're almost ready with these egg whites. And the next step is going to be adding in sugar. We're going to do this gradually. And we'll know we're all set when the mixture is all glossy. The mixer speed down to medium, and we're going to start to add flour, about a tablespoon at a time. And this is kind of going to be the basis for our cake, which we'll bake in the oven before we start to add the milk to it, at which point it'll be going into the fridge. put in the baking powder. And the vanilla extract. Okay, the last thing is a 1/4 cup of milk. And the whole time when you're combining everything, you want to just keep beating it continuously as much as you can. And this is combined now. We don't want to overbeat it. So we're going to pour this into our grease baking dish now.
So we're going to put this in the oven and we're going to bake it until it gets lightly browned or until the toothpick comes out clean, which is approximately 25 minutes. And we'll set the timer so we can keep an eye. Okay, so we're going to check to see if the cake is done. So what we'll do is we'll stick a toothpick in the center of the cake and see if it comes out clean. That looks pretty clean to me. So we're going to pull it out and we're going to set the cake aside for about 15 minutes to cool down.
Okay, so while we're waiting for the cake to cool, we're gonna mix all the milk here. So we have heavy cream, the sweetened condensed milk, and the evaporated milk. And we're just gonna pour this into the blender here.
And don't worry about the measurements. We're going to post the recipe on the Prezi so you can see.
Now just cover it and then pulse it until it's all well blended. I'm just going to stir it here to make sure it's actually blended. And
So now we're going
that's
to
it.
pour the 3 milk mixture over the cake and let it soak in the fridge for an hour. That way all the cake soaks up all the milk. Okay. So I'm going to cover the cake with aluminum foil. And then we're going to place it in the fridge for an hour. And we'll let all the milk soak into
So
the
the cake is ready to come out the fridge, but before we do that, we're going to cut up some strawberry to garnish the cake.
So we got the cake out of the fridge. Let's take a look at it. Wow, that looks amazing. So we're gonna slice it up and plate it. And there's the cake. Garnish the cake. So we have some whipped cream to garnish the tres leches cake. And some strawberries to decorate it. And there you go. Ready to enjoy. I'll be the first to taste if I don't mind. Here's a bite. Mmm, so good.